Hi guys, in tonight's video I just want to quickly review something that I just recently bought from Amazon and I'm really excited about, so I thought I'd share it with you. They're just some silicone, well they're not even silicone I don't think, Hydrogel Collagen Eye Mask. It's by a brand called AZALLY. I've never heard of them, but it's, you know what Amazon's like, there's like loads of random brands. I can't find it on the US Amazon, I can only find it on the UK one, but there's lots of similar brands. I just imagine they're all the same. But I was actually in the market for some reusable under eye patches because I like to do the whole under eye patch thing. I've got some of these Grace and Stella ones which I have been using, and I did a video on these which I'll link below, but yeah, I was looking for some reusable ones because I want to be a bit more sustainable basically. But I do like to do the whole under eye sort of, you know, sitting there with a patch on thing because I find it, you know, relaxing as part of the routine. I really wanted some cooling ones, and on the US Amazon they've got this really cool cooling ones. I can't remember what brand it's from, but it's got like this sort of cooling machine that you put them on, and then like you turn it on and it cools them, and then you put them on like on over the top of your own eye cream, which I think is amazing, but I can't find them in the UK, which is annoying. So anyway, in the absence of that, I bought these ones, and it's 60 pieces. They're $9.99, which is a bargain really, because I think these Grace and Stella ones for 24 pairs was, I want to say £20 or £15. And these are quite good, but there's quite a lot of packaging involved. So not only is it the actual eye things that are like silicone, which I'm assuming isn't biodegradable, it also has this whole packet with another plastic tray inside. So there's a lot of plastic going on. I mean, obviously these are a bit more hygienic because they're all sealed and things. But if it's only yourself using them, I don't really, you know, I don't think, I probably will go through them quick enough before there's any issues with bacteria basically. So anyway, it's a little pot like this, and then it's got a lid on it, and then inside it, I don't want to slosh them all out, there's a little scoopy thing, and then when you take them out, like, you kind of need the scoop because they're so thin, and you also need some light because I can't really see with my elderly eyes where they are. I tried to do it this morning in the dark, and well, not in the dark, you know what I mean, in like morning darkness, and couldn't see them any. So they're really thin, and like, I don't know why, but I really like how thin they are. I also realised I was probably doing it the wrong way around because I realised that I thought I was focusing on my wrinkles under my eyes. But thinking about it, your wrinkles, I was actually talking to my friend about who gets Botox about how it works, and she was saying like after she has it done you have to do these like face movements to like get it into the wrinkly bits, and I realised that actually my wrinkles are here. So anyway, I'm now putting them this way around. I don't really know if there's a right or a wrong, I guess everyone does it differently. But they're really nice and cooling. Like, I've just taken this out of the pot that's been in my bedroom upstairs, like not in the fridge or anything, and that feels really nice and cooling already. I just love doing these. I don't even know why. I'm sure I'm not alone. There's a reason why there's so many of them on the market. But yeah, like you just scoop it out with a little scoop. I've lost it again. It feels like, I mean, it's sort of wet in there, but it's obviously just the actual pads rather than there being like loads of fluid in there, which is what I originally thought, that they were kind of floating in fluid, but they are very moist. Can't get this one out. I'm gonna have to use my nails because they're so fine. You do have to be careful not to break them with your nails, which is the case I think with all of these things, even with the Grace and Stella ones, which are pretty thick actually. I'll link the video below so you can see. And I've been happy with the Grace and Stella ones, but then, you know, nothing overwhelmingly great, but like they did the job and they sat nicely on my under eye. But I quite like these ones because they're so much thinner. They do sort of slip down your face a bit more though than the Grace and Stella ones did. And actually now I look at myself in the mirror doing it, I realise the scoopy bit for the under eye is actually quite scoopy. Like if you can, I don't know if you can see, but like it's there and then it misses out, which actually is probably a good thing because I tend to put them under my eye in a place where they end up sort of poking me in the eye, because mostly I like to just feel like they're there, otherwise I'm continually touching them to make sure they're in the right place. But it doesn't actually matter that much if they do slip down because it's these bits that you're focusing on, although I also like to focus on the inner as well. And I also kind of weirdly like to just touch them whilst I'm doing it. It's all part of the fun, isn't it, basically? But yeah, like I think these are really good because they come, I don't know if you can see, but they're coming all the way around here and up into here. So they're covering a really good area and they feel nice and smothered in whatever it is that's in there, Hydrocollagen. Whereas the Grace and Stella ones, they have got serum in here, but they're not, it's not like, it's quite a thick sort of silicone stuff as opposed to loads of fluid on them. Like there is, you know, like serum on them, but not loads. But yeah, I just wanted to share them with you basically because since they arrived the other day, I've been kind of wanting to use them morning and night because they feel so nice. Yeah, so that's it really. Like I say, they're $9.99 on Amazon, and you get 60 pieces, which is also quite considerably more than the more expensive Grace and Stella ones. So yeah, I am really pleased with them. So yeah, that's it really. It's hard to tell with all of these eye things. Like some days I think, oh yeah, I do definitely look more rested afterwards, and other days I think, I don't know if I can actually tell a difference, but it's still, I just enjoy doing it from a self-care point of view basically, and if it helps then great, but I'm not expecting to see any miracle results. But I do feel like you can feel how nourishing they are under the eye, and that is the main thing for me. So I mean, I could do a before and after, but I don't think it would really make any difference. So I'm just going to sit with these on for, actually I will, I'll sit with these on for like 10 minutes and then I'll do a video at the end just in case there is any chance you can see any difference. So yeah, I shall see you in a sec. Hi, so they've been on for 10 minutes now and they're starting to sort of dry a bit. Still, you know, like moist, but not quite as moist. And like you can actually see where I've torn them with my nails, so they are very like sensitive, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So I'm going to take them off now. I'm almost positive you won't be able to tell a difference, but I think they feel nice really, so that's the main thing. I don't know if you can tell any difference. I don't know, I would say maybe they're a little bit more plumped, but I don't know if that's because these are particularly good or just because I put something moist on my eyes for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, like they're very sort of thin gel pads, so yeah, I don't really know what else you need to know. I just wanted to share them with you because I think they're really good. So yeah, that's it. If you've enjoyed this video in any way, then please like and subscribe, and that's it. Thanks for listening. Good night.